Hi guys. So why did I start YouTube? In a time that COVID hit, I was a chef and I was furloughed, meaning I had to leave without pay for a undetermined time. And I always had the entrepreneurial spirit in me, so I needed to think about the future and how I was gonna think about my family and stuff. So I transferred my kitchen into a cooking class studio, and we did live on Instagram. I did live cooking classes for free. I came up with the idea of doing um, everybody was like looking for, like worrying that the restaurants weren't going to survive and everything, but nobody was really mentioning all the purveyors, like all the farmers and all the people that make the hospitality run next to the restaurant owners and staff. So I was like thinking if I, would at least have a chat with them on a live channel. In the beginning, that was Instagram, and I did some live cooking class. There were some people that invented an app to do live cooking classes too and stuff. But I was kind of making some money here and there on that. But it wasn't really for the money. It was more to think about long-term money, like just to make sure my family was fine. You never knew how long COVID was going to take. So, I had chats with caviar, Belgian caviar brands. I had chats with a fisherwoman from Maine that started a small company. I had chats with a bacon guy that created his bacon winery people and stuff. And I created a website at the same time, and that all happened in a week. Nothing. It wasn't fast. It wasn't slow. I set up a website and I called it The Artisan Chef. And my name on YouTube was The Artisan Chef. And so I had a small channel, in the beginning. YouTube was still, that was in 2018, 2020, early 2020. So that brought me thinking, as how can I provide for my family without being able to go outside? That was everybody's worry at the time, right? So yeah, I did live cooking classes on Instagram, and I created a following. I set up a website where people could find the recipes, and then I came up with the idea. Like I started to see that people really enjoyed that, and so I came up with the idea to start a YouTube channel, basically, and kind of create a brand, the Artisan Chef. I'm the chef of the artisan, basically. I'm the chef of the farmer. I'm the chef of the fisherman. I'm the chef of people that make pottery. Basically, I use their products in my restaurants or on my channel. And long story short, it was I gained some following, and I got like at least 20, 30, 40 people following me on the live chats and stuff, and my friends enjoyed it. And 28 days later, I got called by my GM where I worked at the time, and they really needed me back. So I was the head chef in a hotel and restaurant. So they were trying to survive with just a breakfast to cook. But they wanted me to come back after 28 days. So I was one of the lucky ones that could go back early. But it's strange to say, but I was an employee there. And I was on an entrepreneurial journey with the YouTube and the live things. So, and as a chef, and definitely during COVID, we didn't have a lot of staff. I was there for 80 hours a week. So I didn't have time to do anything else anymore. So that whole idea kind of fell apart. I have never canceled the YouTube channel, but I only gained a few followers, and that stopped, right? So later on, I kept on having that YouTube in my head. I always been entrepreneurial, but I was trying to buy a hotel, trying to find investors and stuff. That didn't move forward. But I had a year and 3 months that I took there. And Then later, I found another property, a 44-acre property, and I had a story to tell, and I really wanted to have a documentary of what I was doing. So we bought the property a year and 4 months ago, and in the last year I tried to set up a different channel, and it calls my name, Jan Van Haute, and we're at vlog number 94, and it's going great. I am almost at 500 subscribers. It goes slow, but as I followed people online, how to set up a YouTube channel, everybody says you get through the first year, you get through the rest. So in the beginning it was really hard. I forgot to take videos. I was busy to take videos. I was by myself too. I didn't have tripods. I had nothing. I had a phone basically, and I still use this phone to the day now. So I'm using an iPhone right now. So, but I had no tools. I had nothing. So it was really hard when you were working at the same time trying to record you, but you couldn't even set your phone on a tripod, right? So, but yeah. About a year ago, I set up the channel, and it's going, and like you say, it was very awkward in the beginning because I was talking to myself basically in the camera. It was very strange, but over the last year, I started to really enjoy it, and it's like it became natural. It's like it's part of my life now. Set up the tripod, I set up the phone. I fly the drone, I have a GoPro as well that hangs up, but at the end of the day, you can really start with just a phone, so it doesn't really have to cost anything, to be honest. So yeah, we are still a very small YouTuber, but it's just like what I would say to all of you is like never give up. It's that thing in the beginning I gave up, like definitely the first months. I was like, I can't do this. This is crazy. Or you forgot, or there was boring content, or But then when we purchased a property and I worked there every day, and I'm co-owner as well, so I'm just following myself with the camera and doing business, right? So we spent 5 months outside cutting trees, or driving tractors and stuff like that, but at the same time I record how we do a spa design meeting or an interior design meeting and stuff like that. So I just cleaned my garden and I'm very happy. I planted some flowers and some green. I put some mulch in, and I had some time left, and I was like, let's just do some recording. So, and the editing part is kind of like, as well, some people spend really a lot of time on it. It takes me about an hour and a half to edit a video of the day. I do like 3-4 vlogs a week. So, and then, I still use iMovie. I don't pay for anything. It's iMovie. I upload it. That takes another 30 minutes to upload a video. And then, all the tags and everything, I make sure I have a short connected to it. So it takes some time, but it's fun. Like, I enjoy it. It's really not something that's bothering me. So it's part of my day right now. So, and, I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I'm just, I'm a business, an entrepreneur. So I have a full-time job there, and, I help some people out too. So, but at the same time, I can do full-time. I can at least do 3-4 videos and 4 or 5 shorts a week without feeling like I'm doing too much. So so yeah, if you guys are inspired by this, please don't give up. Do it. Start recording. They told me to put a picture behind your phone, so you're like feeling like talking to a person. I never had that. I was just awkward in the beginning, but never really did that. And I started putting bullet points on the paper behind my phone to know where I have to talk about. But I'm a very interactive YouTuber, so we're cutting trees, we're mulching trees, we're sitting in business meetings and stuff. So it's not that I constantly talk to the camera. It's really more documenting my journey of building a boutique hotel empire, you know. And I'm gonna come back to the YouTube channel of the Artisan Chef too. We bought the hotel in the countryside, so I really want to help local farms and stuff as well. So I'm gonna start focusing on my second channel too. So if you have any comments or if you have any questions, please leave your questions behind in the comments below. There's no stupid questions, so I will definitely answer everything. And if you want to know more about the journey and about YouTube or about what equipment I have currently, I have, I'm always happy to guide the new people in the gang. So get back to me, and please subscribe to my channel too. It's Jan Van Haute, and yeah, let's go.